Okay, so I'm Grasswalker, welcome back to this draft. I forgot to name the deck, I normally do that. But let's just get into it, start playing. Oh man, that queue was fast, less than 3 seconds. This doesn't bode well for me. I managed to cut everything down. This is what we have to work with. We drew some of it. We've got 4 lands on our starting hand. Got a cabin. That deck thing gives you a bit of information earlier than it should. I am okay with this hand. It's got a 2-drop. It's got 2 of each land. Oh wow, even drew into a curious pair. On turn 3, we might want to play the cabin tapped, as we have no 3-drops, and we would like to set up to play maybe a Witchstalker. I don't mind just hardcasting Reaper of Night though. Get rid of his hand, his options, everything he's got. We have to choose now between the Squire, the Noble, and the Pair. The Noble's better in the late game, so we'll throw down the Squire. Next turn we're set up to go cabin tapped, and then Noble or Pair. Ooh, no, that's bad for me. That's a card you have to answer immediately. Ooh, that's gonna grow. This is where going second definitely doesn't help, because I would like him to chuck his hand in the bin. I can't answer that. Can't race it either. Alright, we do need the double green symbols. And we can cast the Noble. He's going to have to Cauldron one of them. Oh, this is going to be bad. If he plays like a 1-drop non-human, he gets 2 counters. He starts getting wild value. We need to gum up the board as fast as possible. Next turn we might go Witchstalker, depending on if this grows or not. We might make him dump what's left of his hand. Like there, he just played human. Didn't trigger the Preserver. It's a 1-2, no one cares. Okay, it's a 3-3, still nobody really cares. He's reluctant to swing because his Preserver's too valuable. And now we could, quote-unquote, shrink the Preserver. Give it +1/1, but reduce its ability to grow ever again. Or we can make him dump his hand. Both feel good. Could hardcast the Witchstalker. Feel like I want to slow this game down. Making him dump his hand leaves him with 1 card left. And it's either going to be, like, he wants land something. So I'm going to make him dump everything except for 1 card. Whether he keeps the land, he hopes to top deck gas. Whether he keeps gas, hopes to top deck land. I think that's going to improve our chance to win more than anything else. The Witchstalker's nice, but it just keeps gumming up the board. He had trash in his hand. Oh, how did he have such trash in his hand? Who let this guy have a handful of trash? Alright, he's using the Cauldron. Probably should have cast the Witchstalker. Taking a lot of damage now. Alright, I mean, just cast the Witchstalker. He doesn't have any removal left. He trades with the Preserver unless it grows. We have food, we can heal ourselves back up slowly. Or we can draw cards if we get a Savage Hunter. We do have 2 of those. Savage Hunter, then Savvy Hunter. 7% chance of drawing one of those. Got a land, that's okay. I think shrinking the Preserver away from growing could be nice. Forcing it to block is cute, because now he has to swing with it. Or we force him to block with it next turn. Pumping the Squire is more of an aggressive move, but having the 1-3 is nice. I can actually grow the 1-3 into a 3-3 with Transformation, but I'm going to hold it. I'm going to hold it as removal, We don't know what he's got planned. He's only got 3 lands. He's like mana screwed at the minute. Right, he's gaining life. He wants this race to be even more favoured for him. Whereas we want to gummy up the board and eventually find a Savvy Hunter, maybe Revenge of Ravens. That's big. That's why we kept the transformation. He has no mana left to spend though. So you can sack a food, force the Preserver to block the Rider. May as well do that now. He has no mana left, so we're just reducing our chance of misplaying. That must block it, if able, which it is. So that's a nice trade for us. 4-3 for a 3-1. He can move the Halberd, which is bad for us, but he doesn't have a source of trample. Well, not yet, at least. Can't be blocked by knights or walls. We have a wolf, a peasant, and a soldier. Do we shrink it? I think it might be worth shrinking it. Give it -2/-2. We'll also cycle draw as a card. It's not like he's played anything else big. This is where dropping his Return to Nature actually kind of benefited us. Because he could have killed the enchantment and the food. Ooh, what did he do? Ah, Tree Folk. Give it 2 counters. Makes it big. It doesn't make it big enough. We have a Reaper of Night now. He doesn't want to block that, I don't think. We can gently poke at him. Do you want to use all his mana to equip the Halberd? I'm not sure that's the play for him. He's got some big stuff. We need to stop getting lands. We have 8 lands. Yeah, there's a big Paladin. That's another land. I mean, do we just play the land? We don't have anything that cycles cards into other cards. I don't think there's any benefit in holding it back. Maybe let's start putting some stops on his turn, make him think that we have stuff even though we don't. We're just gumming up the board until we draw like our ability to play the game. It's looking bad for us though. That's even worse. He's just getting 5 drops out the ears. Okay, that's a good draw. I'm going to keep the 4 swamps because there's more chance that we draw. No, I should have kept 4 swamps. It didn't matter, we just got a shitload of land anyway. I said I was going to keep the swamps because we might have top decked the Rider, and then being able to play that would be nice. Stop on my own turn. It's not really anything we want to swing with. Just want to gum the board up. Stop drawing lands. He's gonna get to play his giant tree folk now. His next turn he's probably gonna swing for the ropes. Oh, that's more land. Lovely. I sure love not being able to play the game. Oh. Alright, well. Put a stop on our own turn, stops on his turns. There's nothing I can do if he's gonna have to swing with everything. He's gonna equip the halberd, swing with everything. That's what I feel that he's gonna do. But what are we gonna do about that? Goose is cute. Starts giving him life. Really just amps up the fact that we're not gonna be able to swing at him. Okay. Is that all? Interesting. So just a 5-5 can't be blocked by 2 or less. But that's interesting because I think he's got a buff spell. I think he's got sack food, give 5-5. And then if that becomes 10 for a 11, and if that becomes 10, 4-9 can't kill that, or 4-7 can't kill that. So this way, even if he uses the buff spell, he's still trading 2 for 2. I think he has that card. 2 mana, +5/+5 if you sack a food. That's my read on this situation. He's mono green. They don't have that many tricks. He didn't equip the halberd, which is so telling of a trick. There it is. Sack the food for some reason. Alright, there's my big stuff. We traded 2 for 2. We saved the trick and we didn't die, is the important thing. Oh my lord. Oh, if I was inclined to tilt, this would be the moment. Wow, that is my ability to play the game taken away from me at every opportunity. We'll play the swamp because if we happen to draw the rider, giving it lifelink is double black, so that's 4 + 2 black. I mean, I'm just not being allowed to play the game. That's just what's happening here. He's getting cards and I'm not getting cards. Swinging with the goose, that's very smart, because I don't have Ancestor Flying on me. Really, he should have saved the Insatiable +5/5 thing for the goose. That would have put me on 1 life. That would have been very dangerous for me. At this point, I think we have to sack the food. Oh, wow. So this deck, I believe, runs 17 lands. We're on turn 16, and I've drawn 13 of them, something like that. We've seen 9 non-lands to 13 lands. I mean, what sucks about this is that surely this other guy is seeing this. He's like, ah, my opponent cannot play the game. This doesn't feel good to win. Like, he's not... We're not playing against each other. I'm just sitting here getting land. This isn't a game at this point. It's just one guy goldfishing, and for some reason not being able to finish the game? Somehow? I mean, Death Touch on the Tree Folk, it doesn't have Trample, that's an obvious one. We need to do some arithmetic on the Smasher. It has 5 damage, split across. It's 5 damage. I don't really want to give it 2 things. They all together become 5, and you can kill 2 of them. And that's less than losing the bell. So this is a lot of trading. I think we'll lose pretty much our entire board except for a 1-3. But he loses a chunk of his board as well. There's a chance he misclicks as well, and he only kills like the servant and half of the bear. He didn't do that though. Gotta play to your outs though. That out is another land. I mean, wow. That's a lot of land. After a loss like this, I always feel like opening the deck constructor and just removing like 6 lands from the deck. That sucked. That sucked so bad. Thank you guys for joining me, but I mean, I'm gonna have to stand up, go for a walk, and do some other shit after that game. Thank you guys for joining me, and let's hope the rest of the draft isn't just me drawing 100 land in a row. Bye.